not born. Leaders are made, they are not born. They are made by hard effort, which is the price which all of us must pay to achieve any goal that is worth. Champions keep playing until they get it right. Leadership is not only about the title or designation, it's about impact, influence, and inspiration. Impact involves getting results. Influence is about spreading the passion you have for your work, and you have to always inspire other people. May I ask Father Sahai and Sister Ruth to confer our students with badges and sashes. This is the beginning of the leadership. We trust you and your abilities. The school management, teachers, and students have placed their confidence in you. We hope and pray that you will always walk on the path of light and truth and will uphold the high ideals of the school, and in every sphere you will make the name of Little Flower Convent School shine ever brighter. This is our prayer and wish for you, dear students. Dear students, now, before we designate you as leaders, on this gracious moment, in the presence of all gathered here, I wish to examine your competence to be leaders, to carry out this assignment entrusted to you. As leaders of this school with various responsibilities, are you ready to abide by the rules and regulations of the school?
Yes, we do.
As chosen leaders of this school, are you ready to serve the student community at any given situation?
Yes, we do.
Dear student leaders, are you willing to serve the student community with the greater respect of upholding the name and honor of your school?
Yes, we do.
Dear students, as per your school motto, to love and to serve, are you willing to be a servant leader who is called to serve and to lead the students based on the values of discipline and loyalty?
Yes, we do.
After hearing yes from you with courage and determination, on this solemn occasion, I hereby call on you, the members of the school cabinet for the year 2019-20, to take the oath to shoulder the serious responsibility of student leadership.
The most anxiously awaited moment has finally arrived, the oath-taking ceremony. I request Sister Principal to kindly swear in the newly formed.
Standing in the presence of God, our Father, I, Pardeep Singh of Standard 10, chosen to be the head boy of Little Flower Convent School. I, Anmoldeep Kaur of Standard 10, chosen to be the head girl of Little Flower Convent School.
I, Sukhman Singh of Standard 10, chosen to be the deputy head boy of Little Flower Convent School.
I, Manat Garg of Standard 10, chosen to be the deputy head girl of Little Flower Convent School.
I, Randeep Singh of Standard 10, chosen to be the house captain of St. Matthew's House of Little Flower Convent School.
I, Ishita Markand of Standard 10, chosen to be the vice house captain of St. Matthew's House of Little Flower Convent School.
I, Pavan of Standard 10, chosen to be the house captain of St. Mark's House of Little Flower Convent School.
I, Archita Jan of Standard 10, chosen to be the vice house captain of St. Mark's House of Little Flower Convent School.
I, Jaswant of Standard 10, chosen to be the house captain of St. John's House of Little Flower Convent School.
I, Manveer of Standard 10, chosen to be the vice house captain of St. John's House of Little Flower Convent School.
I, Vishesh of Standard 10, chosen to be the house captain of St. Luke's House of Little Flower Convent School.
I, Kuljeet Kaur of Standard 10, chosen to be the vice house captain of St. Luke's House of Little Flower Convent School.
Promise to dedicate myself wholeheartedly.
Promise to
to the service of God,
to the service of God,
my country,
my country,
and my school,
and my school,
and to do my duties
and to do my duties
to the best of my abilities.
to the best of my ability.
I pledge loyalty
I pledge loyalty
to the school management,
to the school management,
the principal,
the principal,
the staff,
the staff,
and my fellow students,
and my fellow students,
and will endeavor together with them
And will endeavor together with them
to keep the school and house flag
to keep the school and house flag
soar higher and higher,
soar higher and higher,
and the spirit of Little Flower Convent School
and the spirit of Little Flower Convent School
shine ever brighter and brighter.
shine ever brighter and brighter.
Now, dear students, you may come forward and sign your oath undertaking.
Congratulations on your well-deserved victory. Wish you all the very best for the future. Now may I invite Father Sahai to give a message to the students.
Dear Sister Ruth, dear staffs and my dear students, on this auspicious occasion of Investiture, I would like to speak on responsibility as you are going to take some additional responsibility as role model for other students. And I would like to take the example from the Bible. And in the Bible, you hear when God created heaven and earth and all that is on the sky, the birds, the stars, and the planets, and on the earth, the trees, animals, reptiles, and on the last day, He created human being. And the first thing that God does with human being is entrusting the whole creation on the shoulder of human being. And He says, have dominion over them and care for them. have dominion over them and care for them. Dear students, head boys, deputy head boys and girls, and captains of different houses, you are given that same responsibility, a little bit of responsibility with the responsibility you get some kind of authority, the power to command. But at the same time, your power and your authority is not to rule over, not to dominate, or not to put others in trouble, but rather to serve. Servant leadership. And this is also true with our human families. In the families, we have parents. Parents have authority over their children, but this authority they use not to destroy their children, but to serve their children, to nurture their children, and to help their children to grow as mature human being and a responsible human being. Similarly, in the schools we have teachers. They have their own authority over their class, over their students. And even that authority is not to dominate, not to put others down, but rather to serve, to care for them, to develop them in all the possible ways. So with authority comes a service. The authority is given as a service. And you on this day are getting a little part of this authority to serve our school and to collaborate with the school administration for the smooth running of the school and for maintaining discipline. One more thing that comes with the responsibility is the humility to accept our faults. You all know that all the human beings, we all are weak, we can make mistakes, but what is more important is the willingness and the humility to accept or own up your mistakes. But when we see human beings, it doesn't happen always. And so also in the Bible, when man and woman committed sin or broken the commandment of God, when God asked, why did you do this? The man points out the woman whom you gave, she induced me. So trying to protect himself and putting blame on others. And the woman put the blame on the snake that tempted her. So often in our life, we try to put the blame on others, not accepting our own fault. You know, as a leaders, you have the responsibility to live a very disciplined and a model life. In Sanskrit, there is a saying, Yata drishti tata srishti. Yata drishti tata srishti. आप जिस आंखों से आप देखोगे, उसी आंखों से आपको दिखाई देगा ये सृष्टि. If you are not changed, if you are not transformed, if you are not good, or your intentions are not good, then you will see everything in that same light. And suppose you are good, you have good intention, then you will see things in a new light, new light. So, dear students, this responsibility is not only for you, for every one of us, all of us. The teachers, when their authorities, they say that mistakes are found out, they also should have the humility to accept it. Yeah, I made a mistake, so I will not do in the future. And if you have that tendency that your own behavior itself becomes a lesson for your own students for whom you are teaching. So dear students, on this occasion, while congratulating you for this new responsibility that you are undertaking, we also ask you to responsibly to discharge these duties and become a role model for other students. Similarly, plead all the students to cooperate with him. And we heard about leadership. A leader is the one who can motivate, inspire others, and not only with regards to discipline, but also whenever or wherever some help is needed, you as a leader motivate others and bring others to come together and do the work for the good of the school institution and for humanity. With this short message, I once again congratulate you, and I thank you, sister, especially for taking a special effort to organize today's program in a very, very nice way. Thank you, and thank all of you who had supported her in this. Thank you. God bless you.
Boy Baldeep Singh to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. I feel short of words to express my gratitude and emotions so that I have become the head boy of the school. I thank Honorable Manager Father Sahai, respected Principal Sister Ruth, all the sisters and teachers, those who inculcated such capabilities in me that today I am the head boy of one of the most prestigious schools of Sangrur. And very specially, I thank all the students who trusted me and put their faith in me. A team is like a toolbox. Not one tool can do anything, but together it can. So let's come together with the spirit of teamwork in the day-to-day functioning of school and take our school to the greater heights of success. Thank you.